is lead nitrate. Lead nitrate, when breaks, they form lead oxide plus nitrogen oxide plus oxygen. So students, again I will use hit and trial method, and I would suggest you one more idea how to balance a chemical equation. You know what you do? First you see the metals present. I'm just writing on the board, you note it down. See students, whenever I write chemical equation, I keep these things in my mind that if I am having a reaction, I check out how many metals are there in the reaction. Then I check out how many non-metals are there in the reaction. Then I go for hydrogen and then I go for oxygen. It makes my mind clear. And you know what? I always, after balancing metals, I just check whether my metals are balanced or not. After balancing non-metals, I go whether my non-metals are balanced or not. Then I go for hydrogen, then I go for oxygen. I go for a final checkout. Until a final checkout, your reaction is not yet done. Just don't place it and place the numbers and go through and do something else. No, you have to check after every number you increase. After every coefficient, you have to check whether the coefficient you have put are correctly matching or not. The reactants and the products, the mass is absolutely fine or not. You have to check that. One in the reactant and one in the product. It is balanced. Nitrogen, we have 9. You can see it is a polyatomic ion. It is in the bracket, and out of the bracket 2 is mentioned. So that one nitrogen which is inside the bracket multiply by 2, it will become 1 2 ja 2. Nitrogen is 1. There is nothing written. Again you see 3 oxygen multiply by 2, 3 2 ja 6. 6 oxygen in the left hand side and 5 oxygen in the right hand side. How come? You can count that PbO, that 1 oxygen, then with nitrogen dioxide 2 oxygen, and then 2 in the other, that 2 oxygen. So it is all total 5 oxygen. You can easily count on. Now I am going to put the coefficients to raise it, that how it will go through. See students, 2 plus 2, oxygen 2 to 4, 5. So can I write 2 over here, because in the reactant it was 6 and in the product was less 5, so I have written over here. So now total oxygen I have 6. So see, it is balanced, oxygen is balanced. But now you see, if I have 2 over here, that means lead 2, that means here also I have to write 2. So I have written 2 over here as well. So now see, if I am writing 2 over here, this 2 will be multiplied by this 1 nitrogen, and this will be multiplied by this 2 oxygen also. That means, what do we have now? We have 2 nitrogen and 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. 12 oxygen we were having. So now can I write, if I have to write, I can put 2 over here also to check it out, but I will not check as I have already practiced. So what I will do over here, I will write 4 over here. So now you see, 2 oxygen, 4 2s are 8 and 2. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 6 are 12. Because 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12 oxygen, 2 nitrogen. 2 nitrogen was already there because it was